Hey guys, it's Nathan here. I am reviewing the new Mint Discs GOAT. It is a distance driver from Mint Discs, and I don't know the numbers on it yet. It's releasing tomorrow officially, and I got my hands on some yesterday by standing in line for an hour. So I'm gonna test these out. I've got 3 of them. The orange one is 175, purple is 173, and red is 173 as well. I can tell you right now, we have a dead headwind right now, and then we'll move over to the other side of the field and we'll have a tailwind coming back the other way, so you get to see it both ways. Not what I was aiming for. So the headwind shots were my first shots, so I've gotten used to it a little bit now. So I'm gonna throw some tailwind shots and see what those look like. I'm just going for pure hard shots here, so I'm not aiming for anything. I'm just trying to get a feel for what the disc feels like. I can tell you right now though, it's not an understable disc. On those last shots, I was just driving my first 3 drives in a headwind and a tailwind. Now I'm going to try to control my angles a little bit more. First shot, I'm going to try to put it on a hyzer. Second shot, I'll try to put it in flat. And then on my third, I'll try to put it on a little bit of an ante. And this is going into a headwind. Last little bit. I'm just going to try to throw these again on a hyzer, flat, and ante. I have to admit I'm a little bit cautious. I've got like no sole in the bottom of my shoe, so I'm slipping all over this dead grass. So hopefully I'm able to get a good ante shot on this one, because that last one wasn't very good. Alright, so I just got done throwing the GOAT out in the field, and let me tell you, I love this disc already. It is nothing like I heard it described on Infinite Discs. No knock to them, but I think they said 11.3, -3.2, which tells me that that would be a very dumpy, understable disc, and that's not what this is at all. If I had to put ratings on the GOAT, I'd probably say fairly similar to a Destroyer, like a 12.5, a little bit of turn, so -1, and then a bit of fade at the end.
for about a 3. So I think those are almost identical to the Destroyer. It might have a little bit more glide than the Destroyer, but it is very windy outside, so I don't quite know yet. The orange one, I think I'm gonna bag. It feels really good coming out of my hand. It does feel really good in the hand too, and if you've never felt mint plastic before, it is like the smoothest, edgeless plastic you'll find. It's beautiful plastic, obviously, and it looks gorgeous too. But yeah, so the orange one felt the best coming out of my hand. I think I just maybe preferred it because I liked it before I threw it, but it definitely felt the best. They held up to the headwind very, very well. Even when I did throw one good slight Anheuser shot, and it held that Annie just enough and then faded back hard at the end. So I'm not really worried about this dumping over in the headwind. I did forehand a little bit as well. I didn't video that because I'm not a good forehander, but I can tell you that it held my forehand. I got a lot of snaps, so I tend to turn discs over. It held that forehand really, really well. It flew exactly like you would think, just opposite of a backhand. It's a very good disc. It's a very good disc. I definitely recommend that you go out and get yourself one as soon as you can. These fly phenomenally. They will replace a Zeus, they'll replace a Destroyer. If you're worried about those discs, if you're like trying to go for more mint bag, then this will definitely replace those Destroyers and Zeuses and Scorpiuses, whatever else you throw, Defenders. Yeah, this is definitely going right in my bag, and I will be throwing this a ton. I can't wait to beat it in and get a little bit flippier, and maybe even be able to hyzer flip it without wind. That'd be pretty fun. But anyway, greatest of all time, go get yourself one. And thanks Des Redding for making a great disc.